So you've decided you want to be a tattoo artist. Well, I can help you with that. If you're a tattoo artist and you're self-taught, these are the things that you're going to need to be successful with tattooing. The first thing is a diary to write about your feelings and emotions, because stress will come up and you need to journal it to let it out of your body. The next one is a vat of Vaseline. You don't specifically need this for tattooing, but you're gonna need glasses. Unless you want to do a bad job and you don't want to see the lines or the client, don't bring your glasses, but you're gonna need glasses to do a good job. You're gonna need gloves, and gloves that fit you well. These won't do. Do you see how those are kind of loose? There's all that space. Loose gloves are a no-go in the tattoo world because you can't stretch the skin right. It sometimes gets in the way. It can even get caught up in the needle. The next thing you're gonna need is obviously your tattoo pen or your tattoo machine, whether you're gonna use a copper coil machine, whatever you're using, get yourself a good pen. The next thing you're gonna need are cartridge needles. You're gonna need different size needles for different things. The next one is a razor. You're gonna need to shave all these hairy people. There's only one blade in here and it works just fine. Use it, throw it away. Don't save it for the next client because that's how you spread diseases. Next thing you're gonna need is stencil stuff. This transfers the stencil from the stencil paper to the client. You're also gonna need stencil paper, which is this. The next thing you're gonna need is green soap. Now mine is in this spray bottle, but I don't recommend this for all your clients because when you spray, it's gonna make the blood splatter everywhere, even if it's microscopic and you don't see it. The next thing you're gonna need is a dental bib. This is just to put on your tray to keep everything sanitized. The next thing you need is this bandage wrap. This can either go around your machine, this can go around your client. It also kind of keeps the sun rays off of the tattoo. And if you've ever gotten a tattoo, you know that the first few days of having a tattoo, if the sun gets on it, it kind of burns. So it's gonna be good to have this thick wrap over it so your client doesn't go through that pain. Next thing you need is Saniderm. This is just a waterproof bandage to put on top of tattoos. Not only does it promote healing, but it's super thin so you could shower with it, and it's just the best way to cover up a tattoo. Super thin, doesn't get in the way. And the last thing you're gonna need, can anybody guess what it is? Scissors are gonna be your best friend, whether it's to cut the stencil, to cut the Saniderm, to cut. A good pair of scissors is indispensable. The very last thing that you're gonna need is a container to store all the stuff in, especially if you're a traveling tattoo artist like myself. Something to kind of hold everything together and is really gonna make things so much easier for you, and it also makes you look more official.